Good morning, students. Welcome to our daily Hindu analysis. Let's get started with the analysis of today's newspaper by taking up an article from page number 1 of Delhi edition. It is headlined as NDA nominee Droupadi Murmu elected 15th president of India. तो अगर हम द्रौपदी मुर्मू की बात करें तो she is the first tribal woman to be elected to the position. She had been a former governor of Jharkhand and hails from Santhal tribe, right? In this article, we have to know what is the election process of President of India, what is the value of each vote and how is it calculated, what is required to secure a victory. तो प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया को हमने बहुत अच्छे से कवर किया है. सो फॉर बेटर अंडरस्टैंडिंग यू कैन फॉलो दिस लिंक. अगर हम ओवरव्यू की बात करें तो अकॉर्डिंग टू आर्टिकल 54 ऑफ द इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया इज इलेक्टेड बाय द मेंबर्स ऑफ इलेक्टोरल कॉलेज, which consist of the elected members of both the houses of parliament and elected members of legislative assemblies of states, including Delhi and Union Territory of Pondicherry, right? Our next important headline is Clarify Actions Taken Against Hate Speech, Supreme Court. It is available on page number 1 related to Governance section, GS paper 2. In this article, we have to know what is hate speech, reasons, provisions regarding hate speech, various committees and their views and what lies ahead. अगर हम hate speech की बात करें तो there is no international legal definition of hate speech, but we can say that it is defined as a public speech that expresses hate or encourages violence towards a person or group based on something such as race, religion, sex or sexual orientation. If you want to know more, you can follow this link, right? Our next important headline is Stolen 19th Century Painting Traced to US Museum, available on page number 7 related to paper 1 history section. In this article, we have to know about the background and facts related to the painting. So recently, a rare 19th century painting of Raja Sarfozi and his son Shivaji, which was stolen from Saraswati Mahal, Tanjore, few years ago, has been traced by Idle Wing CID police to USA Museum. अगर हम बैकग्राउंड की बात करें तो अकॉर्डिंग टू सम हिस्टोरियंस इट वाज प्रोबेबली पेंटेड बिटवीन 1822 and 1827 and kept in Saraswati Mahal, Tanjore, which became casualty of Lord Dalhousie infamous doctrine of lapse, and it got absorbed into British ruled Indian provinces, right? Our next important headline is Pegasus battle, the fight for surveillance reform, and one more 1 year since the Pegasus software revelations. They are available on page number 8 and 10 related to paper 3 internal security. In this article, we have to know what is Pegasus, what was the controversy related to Pegasus snooping, how Pegasus was used in India, which act governed the illegal breach to privacy, judicial response so far, what is the way forward. तो अगर हम Pegasus की बात करें तो Pegasus was developed by Israeli firm NSO Group that was set up in 2010. Right? Pegasus infect phones through what is called spear phishing. Spear phishing क्या होता है? Spear phishing is a fraudulent practice of sending emails ostensibly from known or trusted sender to induce targeted individual to reveal confidential information. Pegasus spyware can not only mop up information stored on phones such as photos, contacts, but can also activate a phone's camera and microphone and turn it into a spying device without owner's knowledge. If you want to know more about Pegasus, you can follow these links, right? Our next important headline is Advantage New Delhi in Sri Lanka's India Lifeline, available on page number 8 related to paper 2 international relations. In this article, we have to know about the causes of Sri Lanka's worst economic crisis, what opportunity does it offer for India, aid provided by India so far and future prospects. तो क्या है कि recently Sri Lanka has been facing economic turbulence since its preemptive default on its foreign debt obligations in mid-April this year. The mass protest in its wake eventually forced the former president of Sri Lanka, Gotabaya Rajapaksa, to flee the country on July 12. और ये कैसी opportunity present करता है इंडिया के आगे? India was the first responder to Sri Lanka's desperate calls for foreign aid to help tackle its crippling debt and economic crisis. India has been motivated by unfolding humanitarian crisis affecting the Sri Lankan people, the political pressure from South India for India intervention, right? Supporting Sri Lanka could be India's best interest. कैसे? Stabilizing Sri Lanka economy could prove to be major win for Indian Prime Ministers neighborhood first policy. Moreover, once the Sri Lankan economy stabilizes, India can deepen its trade investment linkages with Sri Lanka and transcending that current humanitarian aid relationship. This could spur regional integration and prosperity. On the other hand, an unstable Sri Lankan economy could pose security risk to India and lead to flood of refugees across Park Street. This is an opportunity for India to strengthen bilateral regional partnership, right? Our next important headline is Kerala fight against monkeypox. It is available on page number 10, related to paper 3, science and technology part. In this article, we have to know what is monkeypox, what are the various steps being taken by state health department to stop transmission. So recently, monkeypox advisories were sent out to district in Kerala, which resulted in setting up of state and district level monitoring cells. All districts were asked to set up isolation facilities in select hospitals and special ambulances to transport sick persons. अगर हम monkeypox की बात करें तो it is a viral zoonotic disease that occurs primarily in tropical rainforest areas of Central and West Africa. First case of monkeypox was reported in 1958 in monkeys, and in humans it was reported in 1970 in Western Africa. Nigeria witnessed the biggest outbreak of disease in 2017. If you want to know more about monkeypox, you can follow this link, right? Our next important headline is Karnataka tops NITI Aayog Innovation Index list. It is available on page number 12, related to paper 2 governance section. In this article, we have to know what are the key findings and suggestions of NITI Aayog's India Innovation Index. So, अगर हम findings की बात करें तो Karnataka has retained its top spot in major states category, followed by Telangana and Haryana. Manipur has emerged as the best performer among the northeastern and hilly states, followed by Uttarakhand and Meghalaya. Among the union territories, Chandigarh is the top performer, followed by Delhi. अगर हम नीति आयोग की इंडिया इनोवेशन इंडेक्स की बात करें तो दिस इज द थर्ड एडिशन एंड इट रिप्रेजेंट्स एन इवैल्यूएशन ऑफ इनोवेशन रेडीनेस ऑफ स्टेट्स and UTs, and it highlights the potential challenges that deter the government, businesses, and individuals from fully realizing their potential. It is prepared by NITI Aayog and Institute for Competitiveness. अगर suggestions और recommendations की बात करें तो it has recommended a vast scale up in research and development spending. It has also recommended an increased role of the private sector in R&D resulting in innovation. It also recommended bringing growth human capital to boost knowledge capital. Our next important headline is Women Have Right to Safe Abortion, Supreme Court. It is available on page number 14, related to paper 2, governance section. In this article, we have to know what is India's laws on abortion, why has pregnant unmarried petitioner gone to Supreme Court in appeal, right? तो इस आर्टिकल को हमने बहुत अच्छे से कवर किया अपनी वेबसाइट पर recently. So for better understanding, you can follow this link, right? Our last and next important headline is ADB pares India's financial year 23 growth forecast to 7.2%, citing price rise. It is available on page number 16, related to paper 2, international relations and institutions, right? In this article, we have to know about the Asian Development Bank and recent growth forecast for India, right? So recently, ADB lowered its economic growth forecast for developing Asia and Pacific to 4.6% this year. क्यों? Slower expansion in People's Republic of China, more aggressive monetary tightening in advanced economies, and fallout from continued Russia invasion of Ukraine. ADB has lowered its growth forecast for India to 7.2%, citing higher than anticipated inflation since April, along with monetary policy tightening. अगर हम ADB की बात करें तो it is a regional development bank. ADB was modeled closely on the World Bank. हेडक्वार्टर कहाँ है इसका? मनीला, फिलीपींस में है. मेंबर्स की बात करें तो 68 मेंबर्स हैं, जिसके 49 आर फ्रॉम विद इन एशिया, राइट? इट इज एन ऑफिशियल यूनाइटेड नेशंस ऑब्जर्वर. इट, अगर हम इसके फंक्शंस की बात करें तो इट असिस्ट its members and partners by providing loans, technical assistance, grants, equity investment to promote social and economic development. So that is all for today. Thanks for being with us. Have a nice day ahead.